What I'm talking about right there, buddy. First cast. First cast I'm talking about. Another slab.
Slab.
Come here, buddy. Look at here. Got enough? Oh yeah, baby, it's on.
Slab, boy.
Here, hold up here close this thing. Look at that bad boy.
Yes, sir.
Mike, you having fun?
Yes, sir.
It don't get no better than that, does it?
I'm telling you.
Just getting started, man, and they are tearing it up, dude.
First thing this morning.
Just getting started, and they are wearing it out already. AWF Outdoors. Get this right in a minute. Today we're fishing Tom Bigby and Warrior River around Demopolis, Alabama. Today we're going to be using a B&M 12-foot poles. We're single poling using jig and cork. And temperature is 65 degrees. Looks a little muddy. So conditions look perfect today. Temperature is supposed to be up around 75. Just stay with us. We're fishing to catch some more crappie. Oh yeah. Here comes a netter. A netter. Oh yeah. I'm just gonna throw him in the boat. That's a male. Secret recipe today is my hand-tied jigs. Bring him on over here. Big old white crappie.
Coming up, coming up.
Oh yeah. Bring him up here when you get through now. I want to get a picture of him.
No slab.
Man, I hope y'all enjoying this video today. This is one of the funnest techniques of catching crappies I've ever fished. Cork and jig, 12-foot B&M, 20 inches deep. Spawn is hot. Temperature 66, 68 degrees on the water. You can't beat it, man. Crappie are bearing it. I mean, I seen that crappie come up here and get it. So I started making these hand ties. Get my camera. Make these hand ties here this year. It's my favorite color. If any of y'all want any of them, just let me know in the comments. With catching crappie. They swallowing it, buddy. You don't think they don't like that hand-tied jig? Look down in there. It didn't take long to put together a pattern today, did it?
No. It didn't take you long.
Oh, it's a pretty brim. When you're out fishing for crappie, these crappie gonna come up and lay their eggs in these weed beds. And while you're out there trying to figure out where they're at any particular day, you just have to pay attention to where you start catching them at. Like today, we're out here and we're fishing in this stuff here. It's like cattails. It's just dead from last year. But I noticed that this morning that every time we got around that kind of stuff fishing, that's where we caught our crappie. So throughout the day, that's stuck true, and we've been able to almost get a limit of crappie so far. So just keep that in mind whenever you're out fishing for them. You know, just pay attention to what kind of stuff you're catching them around. Another thing I noticed today, and which is also holds true most of the time about big crappie, is if they're going to be staging around wood, most of the time your biggest crappie is going to be around the bigger pieces of wood. So say you got a log laying in the you know, like a blowdown laying in the water, your big fish are going to be hanging right around the base of the main trunk, where your smaller ones will be usually around the smaller stuff. So just watch whenever you're fishing and keep all that in mind. Buddy, we've had fun today. What you think about these Pomoxis jigs? Huh? What do you think about them Pomoxis jigs? Oh yeah. Type of grass that they've been hanging on. Look here, there he is right there. Another 9.5 inch crappie.
I think that's 60.
So that give us 50. That give us 60 crappie right there. Just beautiful out here. So I'm glad y'all stayed with us again. Hope you can learn something from this and go out and try it for yourself. It's not complicated. Set you a cork, you know, during a spawn, depending on what lake you're on. Some of them might like it shallow or deeper. I always start off at 20 inches deep. Jig and cork. I mean, you can do it with a cane pole, or you can do it with a rod and reel and cast. I just prefer the 12-foot pole. I appreciate y'all tagging along again. So just stay tuned. We're going to show you some more crappie this year.